CNBC. First in business worldwide.
Okay, Leigh and I were talking about football, no matter what style you're talking about. We're talking about soccer, actually. How many, raise your hands, how many Man U fans out there? If you're a Manchester United fan, you probably know that the three letters splashed across the jerseys are no longer AIG, but in fact, it looks like this. This is an extra, extra large one, AON. Okay, a little free advertising there. U.S.-based AON, the biggest, world's biggest risk insurance broker, is now sponsor to one of the biggest names in English football, and the company not just betting on sports, but also people. Recently splashed out nearly $5 billion to acquire human resource firm Hewitt Associates, trying to expand their consulting business. Sandeep Malik, CEO at Aon Asia, joins us in an exclusive interview here on The Call today. Sandeep, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
It's great seeing you here today.
Glad to be here.
Well, what do you think of that, huh? It just, don't you, you must love it. Every time you, does your heart skip a beat or two ahead
Yes,
every time you see that?
We're all very excited and thrilled with being on the Man U jersey. Mm-hmm. And, you know, it's the #1 sports band in, frankly, the #1 sport in the world.
Must have cost a lot of money.
It's worth every penny.
Do shareholders like this sort of thing in this day and age when everybody's supposed to be like tightening their collective belts to be going out and splurging on sponsorship like that? Or does it pay multiples of dividends back in the process?
Like anything else, Bertie, it's an investment that you have to think through carefully. And at least in this instance, our shareholders think that this is the right bet we're making to really project the Aon brand globally. Aon operates in 120 countries through 500 offices, and the Man U brand gives us a platform to take Aon and the Aon brand to the next level. Okay.
How are things going in the area of risk management right now? I was just looking at your, it was about, what, about a month ago, you released the #2 results for the whole company. Steady. I mean, no particular red alarms or red alerts. Revenues increased 1%. There was a slight decline in organic revenue, 1%. It tells me that things are kind of standing still in your space. Yes or no?
Yes. Although, given what the world has gone through in the last 24 months, certainly the financial world, that is a really tremendous performance by Aon across the globe.
How did the Asia Pac stack up? This is the part of the company, of course, which you have P&L responsibility for. Are you outperforming? Are you in line with the company as a whole? Or is it fair to say that this whole theme of, you know, emerging markets and underrepresentation in these markets mean that you're actually firing on more cylinders than the granddaddy?
Well, as you would expect, growth in Asia Pacific is ahead of the growth you would see within Aon globally. I think it's also fair to say that relative to the market, we are keeping pace with the growth that you see in the emerging markets.
What's the biggest point of growth for you in Asia? Would it be the China market? We've heard a lot of news coming out of China about liberalization in the insurance space, you know, allowing insurance companies a little more leeway in how to invest to gain higher yields of returns for you know, their shareholders, at the same time trying to manage their policy risk. I realize that's not exactly what you do, but you are involved in that in a tangential sense.
No, absolutely. And I came from the insurance industry, the underwriting industry, so have good understanding of that. China is clearly the fastest growing part of our portfolio in Asia, as you would expect. And from a relatively standing start 6-7 years ago, it is now one of our top 3 markets, and we're very pleased with the progress we've made in the China market.
Okay. Appreciate your coming in today, okay, and sharing your thoughts. Congratulations on the sponsorship. Best luck with that. Am I supposed to wear this around town?
Absolutely.
With shorts and sneakers?
Absolutely.
Do you think I might be mistaken for a football star?
I think you're famous for hosting this show, so I doubt that.
Okay. Appreciate it. Give me a small though. Large is way too big. Sandeep Malik, CEO Aon Asia, with us here on an exclusive interview on The Call. Okay, what are we doing next? 15 minutes, 16